Hello, I got Sam Adams, Just the Haze, non-alcoholic hazy IPA. So I bought a six pack of this once when it came out, and I don't know. Maybe I did a video review and didn't upload it, but I'm doing this one now. So this one has 98 calories, higher than most, which I like, um, and it uses Citra, Mosaic, not Simcoe, Sabro, and Cascade. And it won gold at the GABF. I can't remember if it might just be for non-alcoholic beer. I don't know if they have more than one category for non-alcoholic beer. But I thought this was pretty good. I think I remember thinking that it was like had the haze in the body down pretty well, which a lot of the other ones don't, and like the head. Most non-alcoholic beers do not have a nice head, and it's quite hazy. There are a lot of hazy NA IPAs out there where like the head dies down. They're not that hazy. They might have a little bit of the yeast character, and there might be milder bitterness, but they don't look like this. This looks hazier than like the Sam Adams regular hazy IPAs. And you rarely get a head that will stick around like that. And the bubbles are popping kind of fast. But it looks like a normal beer in a way. And the best by date on this is May, so that's 4 months away. So I don't know, maybe it's not super duper fresh. Got it out of the fridge. It says 3/15/3, so maybe that means, let's say, the 315th day of last year. So 50 sometime in November. I think that would mean no. It might be from October. But it didn't smell bad. It actually has a sweetness to it, so there's wheat and oats in this, like a lot of hazy IPAs have. The can is pretty, I don't know, doesn't really pop, but it sells in a box, a 6-pack box. I think they have 12 packs too. Yeah, mild, but has kind of a honey nut Cheerios thing. And some sort of very, very candied, sweet, sort of orange, but also just like sweet, fruity candy sort of juice thing. It's like it's interesting. It smells like, I guess it's not quite apple, just like a blend of every kind of juice, but very sweet and candy like. Yeah, it doesn't have that coarse, weird leafy hop thing like I get from a lot of NA IPAs. Yeah, the aroma's not that big, but I remember that it was the feel that really was good. hmm Yeah, this is like a lot of hazy IPAs that are kind of mild. Yeah, and there's definitely a yeasty, candy, fruity thing coming in. Yeah, it's got that sort of grape, almost bubblegum type yeast ester thing that I get in a lot of hazy IPAs. And it's definitely softer and sweeter, which is what you need. So many of these NA IPAs are like really, really low calorie, and it's like, what's in it then? And now I'm getting more yeast esters. I mean, it still doesn't have a real hazy IPA body, um, but it's quite drinkable. And I like that it has some sort of malt character, and it doesn't have a whole bunch of that like unfermented barley thing. That's what's weird, is that they make almost all of these NA beers are fully fermented beers, and they do some process to take the alcohol out. So there isn't like this unfermented barley in there. But when you take the alcohol out, it reminds me of the smell and taste of barley extract. Barley malt syrup. It hasn't been fermented, and it's just weird. And this doesn't have much of that. Oh, and yeah, it has a pretty nice soft mouthfeel. The hops aren't super popping, but as I drink it, it's mixing with the yeast and bringing out a pretty good candy fruitiness. There's some bitterness coming in now, and the malt is nice. That it's just actually giving you this honey nut Cheerios type sweetness. That then kind of brings out more juiciness, fruitiness from the hops, rather than it being this weird unfermented barley that doesn't really blend with hops that well. It just doesn't taste like tea, I guess. As a lot of the non-alcoholic IPAs are like some kind of weird hop tea with unfermented barley syrup in it. This is not like that. It's got the full fermentation character from the yeast. Pretty nice and soft. A little bit of a lip smacking quality that is reminiscent of Sunny Delight. Yeah, it's more like a juice drink that has, a teeny bit of juice in it. Yeah, that's nice. Totally different from Athletic when they used to make really hazy IPAs. Like their hazy IPAs when Free Wave used to be Freeway, I think that's what it was called. And they've made this other one on and off. They used to make really, really hazy, kind of in your face, too harsh for some people, maybe hazy IPAs. Non-alcoholic IPAs, of course, I mean. And those were something that was really cool. Then they stopped doing that because it really hits you in the head like a double dry hopped real IPA. And I can't really find those much anymore. And this is very different from that, but it's more about the nice feel and overall experience rather than punching you in the face with hops. Yeah. I would recommend it to people who like their IPAs that are kind of all about being sweet and soft and easy to drink. And it deserves like a 4, I would say.